the studio, you showed me a very interesting piece of statistics concerning that the outbreak of the E. coli was quite limited to Germany when you look at the number of victims all over the world. Why don't you tell us about this a little bit?
The majority of the people who have been affected by this are German, and especially in North Germany. Those who have got it in America or Sweden or Holland, usually they were tourists. So this is not an epidemic all over the world. This is only an outbreak and localized to the North Germany and to the visitor or the tourist of North Germany only. So we have no fear of this to come to our country, number one, or to our Arab world. Number two, if the Egyptians who are going to Germany, they have to be careful. With a lot of advices they have to make. Number one, don't eat outside. In the restaurants, yes, because usually the majority of the cases have been in restaurants in North Germany. Don't eat outside, eat in your house, cook your meat and cook your poultry properly.
You're talking to Egyptian expats in Germany?
Yes, or the Arabs if they are listening to us like that. And wash your hand thoroughly, and you have to know the techniques of the healthy way to wash the hands, not like that. Like you have to wash here and here and under the nails and remove the rings and remove the...
Well, actually, this adds into your bit of conspiracy theory that you talked to us about it at the beginning of the show, which is selling more medicines and selling more soaps and detergents.
To protect you. If you do this, you are far away. And be sure that even if they put the E. coli in a glass or a food for you, if you cook it, it will be destroyed completely. So boil and kill it. And even if they give you the E. coli, and it is still not boiled and still undercooked, if you have higher immunity, you will no affection at all, and the fatality is only about 52 something, and this fatality only occurred in the low immunity people.
Tell us about the figure again for 52
cases, deaths
all over the world.
The majority in Europe. And those who died have depressed immunity. So if you increase immunity,
you increase immunity by the normal ways, like loss of onions and garlic.
A lot of steps. Number one, you have no chance to smoke. You have to sleep properly and sleep by night. Sleep at least 8 hours. Don't take drugs or alcohol. Don't use antibiotics. This bacteria is E. coli bacteria. If you use antibiotic in this bacteria, it will kill the bacteria, and the toxin will go from this bacteria and will destroy the kidney, make hemolytic syndrome, and destroy the RBCs, red blood cells, and make hemolysis. So in this new strain of E. coli, no use for antibiotic, only fluids to prevent dehydration, to prevent them from early deaths, and take care if they have something in the kidney, you have to put in the renal area.
Dr. Mejgdy Bedran, the pediatrics consultant, has been withdrawn into a political, economic, social argument. We took you away from your specialty, but we do thank you very much for being with us here. Dr. Mejgdy Bedran, member of the Egyptian Association for Allergy and Immunology, and also professor at Ain Shams University and a fellow at the Childhood Institute. Thank you very much for these valuable additions of information. We promise you that probably Dr. Bedran will be with us because he's got more interesting topics in the future, especially in Ramadan. We'd better be listening to this man here, this honorable man. Thank you very much for joining us. I'd also like to thank our two guests who joined us over the phone, Ambassador Gamal Bayoumi, and before that Mr. Ali Isa of the Egyptian Federation for Chambers of Commerce. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.